Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another car chat vlog, y'all. I'm so excited because I am coming to y'all on my brand new phone. It finally freaking came after waiting 2 dang on decades for UPS to give me a tracking number. I finally have my new phone. I have the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I could not be more excited and more blessed to be able to use this phone. First of all, to be able to even have this phone in my possession. I'm just so grateful that I was able to get it. I hope that I'm not appearing too bright for y'all. I am, as you can see, outside in my car in the natural sunlight, and I'm just excited, y'all. I'm excited that I am finally able to record. y'all I have been waiting for this moment because I had to really pause recording for y'all because I just didn't have the room. So I was posting in the community. If y'all want to go over there and check out the post that I was, putting up over there, go ahead and do that. But I just wanted to tell y'all that I am so excited to be able to record this video. Y'all just don't even know how long I've been waiting to be able to record freely with enough space on my phone to just record the way that I want to make content for all of my platforms, not just YouTube. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited. And actually, I am excited about the fact that I'm just on YouTube, period, y'all. Y'all just don't know how this is changing my life. Even though I'm not monetized, I have a very small subscriber base, but the fact that I'm even back on my channel is it just brings me so much joy to even be here. And thank you to everybody who finds my content valuable, who feels like, I'm saying something that they would like to hear and they actually engage. They subscribe, they're liking the content, they're giving me the thumbs up though. So that is something that I'm also very grateful for. But on a little bit of a serious note, I need to address this. Yesterday, y'all, I am so absolutely disappointed and disgusted about yesterday's election results, and I wasn't even going to talk about it, but I have to say that I am highly disgusted and disappointed in the results. And I don't see how anyone of the Black community or any women could not be bothered by this. I just don't understand how you can't find a problem with this. I mean, I know that I am covered by God and that God is going to keep me, and He is the ultimate, beginning and end of everything, and He is the one who has the determining factor on how all things turn out. But the fact that we are actually humans walking this earth, we live in this country. We don't have to live in this country, but we do live here. It's just, I am just bothered. I really am bothered, y'all. I don't understand how anyone voted for that man. I just don't understand it. I am never going to be Team Agent Orange. I'm never going to be on his team. I don't care what he says he's going to do for the economy. I just don't even care. None of that matters to me. I'm never going to be willing to sacrifice my freedom as a woman to be able to do what I want to do with my body. I'm never going to be able to sacrifice, the freedoms, the little bit of crumbs that they have given us, as a Black woman in this country for low gas prices and cheaper groceries. I'm just not willing to do it. No amount of money is worth those things to me. I just had to get that out there. I mean, if you feel the same way that I feel, we're here. And if you disagree, then that's just not my problem. That's a you thing. I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't have nothing to do with me. But I just felt like I needed to get that out. Anyway, moving right along. what I wanted to talk about today, y'all, is the fact that I just, I had something planned to talk about with y'all today, but and excuse all this stuff flying around. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that's just like the dust particles or whatever flying, falling from my car. But anyway, I had some stuff that I had planned on talking to y'all about today. But I changed my mind because I was just, so excited to come out here that I knew I probably wasn't going to stick to that anyway. And I just really wanted to give, just a lot of a lot of praise to God, because he is just really moving in my life in ways that I did not even imagine possible. The fact that I feel so comfortable just getting on this camera and talking is just, everything to me, and I owe it all to him. He is really just doing his thing for me. But what are y'all like? If y'all are on YouTube, if you are like over 40, over 50, and you have a channel, how are you feeling about your experience being on YouTube? Like, are you enjoying it? And if you want to start a channel and you're in your 40s or 50s, or maybe even your 60s, and you thinking about starting a channel, is there something, and you haven't started it yet, is there something that's keeping you from starting your channel? Because honestly, once you make that first video, it just becomes so much easier to talk to the camera. It's like you're not even looking into the camera. It feels like I'm just sitting here talking to my best friend. Like, we're just having a girl chat, look, kiki. It's really not as scary as it seems. And I know I'm probably making it look easier than you actually think it is, but it's really nothing to it. I mean, you just press record. Well, first, there are some things that you should do to make sure that your quality is good. Like, you need to make sure your camera is clean and record. I record at 4K at 60 frames per second. That was something that I learned when I was doing my research on how to get good camera quality if you're recording off your phone. But I do also owe the fact that I do have the 16 Pro Max, which also adds to the amazing camera quality, because this camera, y'all, it is fly. It is fire, okay? I am in love with this camera. It is so clear. And actually, everything on this phone it just has so much more clarity than my 12 Pro Max. Yes, I was on the 12 Pro Max before I got this phone. So that just shows y'all how dedicated I am to coming back to my channel and just trying to be an inspiration. That's my main goal, is to try to inspire other women all over the world, especially women who look like me. I can't express enough how I feel just so like motivated and moved to be on this platform and just talk about all the things that I love, that I feel will also be an inspiration to other women. And I feel the best way for me to do that is through beauty and fashion, because baby, when I look good, I feel good. The better I look, the better I feel. May seem a little shallow, a little vain to some people, but I really don't care. That's not a me problem, baby. That's a you problem. That's a them problem, not a Cheryl problem. Oh, by the way, my name is Cheryl, or you can call me Coco. Whichever one you prefer, boo, I prefer it too, okay? So let's get back to the chit chat. Yeah, when I look good, I feel good. There are certain things that I just have to have as a woman. And I like to get my nails done. I like my accessories. I like to put on makeup. I like to smell good. Like right now, I'm not going anywhere but to the library to pick up a book that they have on hold for me. And I did all of this to come, just to come on camera. But sometimes, I don't feel like doing all this to come on camera. I just come on camera with no makeup. I still look decent. I still look, presentable. But today I felt like doing my face. I felt like doing the things. And so I did. And I feel like I look I look good. I look good. You know, and I feel good. I just feel like, y'all, I'm in such a good mood today. And probably I owe it to the fact that I've been started back taking my supplements. And one of the supplements that I take, it helps you with your mood. It's for women who are in menopause. It's maca powder. And in one of the videos that I have coming up, I plan to show y'all the supplements that I take. But I am perimenopausal, and sometimes my moods are just not the best. And I hate that because it's like I'm fighting with myself. And I hate feeling the way that I feel when my moods are just like, you know, where they're down in the dumps. I can't stand it. So that supplement, that one right there, has really been helping me. I've also started taking collagen peptides, and I noticed a change in just the way that my body moves. My joints feel a lot better. You know, I can see, I've only been taking it for about a week, but I am noticing a difference in my skin. You know, I have genetically good skin anyway, but I also have a skincare routine, and I have decided to implement collagen peptides into my supplement, my list of supplements that I take, not just for my skin, but also for my hair, my nails. I have really thin hair. My hair is very soft. It's very fine. And it is just not, you know, as thick as I want it to be. So I started taking collagen for that. And I am noticing a different, I haven't noticed anything with my hair yet. You know, I know it's going to take some months, like several months, before I see a difference with that. But I've definitely noticed a difference in my skin. I feel like my skin looks a little bit brighter. But then, like I said, I also have a skincare routine that I adhere to every morning. And I am, you know, I am all about the skin. I stick to that routine faithfully. Every morning I use my skincare products, and I wash my face. At night I have a skincare routine, and it's really, I'm using the same products, but that's only because I haven't found any particular ingredients that I would like to use at night yet. So I'm just using the same ones that I use in the morning, because I do need to wash my face. You know, your girl need to wash her face before she goes to sleep. Anyway, moving right along to some other things. What are y'all thinking about, you know, the way that the year has just blown by us? Like, I can't believe that in 2 months we will be coming to the end of 2024. And 2025 is looking, so far for me, I'm an optimistic person anyway, but I believe that in 2025 I will be doing even better than I'm doing now. I just, you know, I'm staying prayed up. I am still asking God to take control over everything in my life, just over my life, period. Even my social media, the growth of my YouTube channel. But what are y'all thinking about 2025 so far? I honestly, even now more so with the results of yesterday's election results, I really believe that I need to stay like quadruple prayed up, you know, especially for the upcoming 4 years that we have to go with this administration. But yeah, the one thing I am happy about though is that the senator that I voted for, you know, the state I live in, Wisconsin, I am in Milwaukee, and she actually won. So I'm glad about that. But you know, I don't mean to jump back onto that topic. It just went hand in hand with what I was saying about 2025. But I think that I believe that 2025 will be a good year for me. I'm claiming it. And I'm also claiming that the end of 2024 will also be really great for me. And I believe that as long as you keep, you know, God in your life, and you allow him to just lead and just be a part of everything you do, there really isn't anything that you can't get over. And by me being, you know, in my late 40s, I'm 48, there's a lot of things in this life that I've been through. I've seen a lot of things. I have made a lot of huge mistakes, bad decisions, and that was all because I did not cling to God the way that he was clinging to me. And the great thing about him is that even when we stray, he doesn't leave us. We can leave him, but he never leaves us. And that's the beauty that I have found in just this newfound love that I have for the Lord. Like, I just know that he loves me, and the love that I have for him is just so abundant. I just am really trying to be a light for any woman my age who feels like, she wants to do something different in her life, something for herself, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that is one of the other reasons why I am back on my channel, because most of my children are grown. My youngest 2 kids are 18 and 15. The rest are close to 30. So, and I'm a grandmother, so I felt like this is just one of the things that I could do, not just something for myself, but I truly have an understanding that this is a part of my calling. This is a part of my purpose, and my purpose is to have my voice heard by the masses. That was revealed to me by God years ago. I just didn't completely walk in this purpose, my purpose rather. I just wasn't completely walking in it. I wasn't going about it the right way. And I remember posting on Facebook several years ago that I was not going to be satisfied until God revealed my purpose to me. And I remember I kept on praying for him to reveal it. And when he finally did reveal that this is it, speaking to the masses, being an inspiration, that was a part of my calling, because I do have a gift for speaking to large groups of people. I'm not afraid to get up in front of large groups of people and speak. It's something that comes naturally for me. So sometimes at the beginning, I'm a little nervous, but I eventually get over it. I'm one of those people who, when there's a presentation to give, for like class or something, I'll get up there and give my presentation with no problem. That's me. And not only am I, understanding that this is a part of my calling, I know that God did not bless me with gifts for no reason. When you are blessed with a talent or multiple talents, a gift or multiple gifts, that's not by coincidence. It's all by design. We are all blessed with certain things by design, and we are obligated to share those gifts with the world. I just personally feel like when you don't share your talents or share your gifts, it's like a slap in the face to God. Like, you just are being just ungrateful. That's just my opinion. We need to all find something that we are good at and utilize it, because your gifts can really make room for you in this world if you use them properly. If you allow God to take control of what he has blessed you with, as far as your gifts and your talents are concerned, they can take you far. But you have to keep him included in the decisions you make. And that was one of the mistakes that I made in the past. I didn't ask him to be the head of my life. I didn't ask him to be a part of everything I do. I didn't ask him to remove people, places, and things that were not for me. And that is something that I do now on a continuous basis. I continue to ask him to move in my life, to be the head of my life. I continue to ask him to remove anything and anybody that's not for me. I continue to ask these things. And it took me a long time to get to this place where I am, where I have this confidence within myself, where I love myself the way that I do, where I believe that I can just conquer the world. Y'all, it took me so long to get here. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of late night bawling my eyes out, just crying out to him, a lot of wondering, why me? And I had to understand, like, why not you? Like, you're not the only person in the world who's going through something. And once I came to that understanding, and once I asked him to just help me, everything just began to get so much more clear for me. And it didn't happen overnight. It wasn't just like I prayed those prayers and I woke up the next night and I was just like, full of clarity, and I felt so much better. This happened over time. This happened throughout many years of me having to go through so many storms. And that is how I got to be where I am today. That is what has made it so exciting for me to be on this channel, because I get to share with other people, other women who might be feeling like I feel or have experienced some of the things that I've experienced. And I just feel like if you have a story, if you have a testimony, it's something that you should share. You don't have to put your whole life on here, because I'm never going to expose my entire life to the world. I'm never going to do that. I'm always going to have something left for me. I'm always going to have that part of me that wants that portion, of privacy, where I just don't share with any and everybody. I'm always going to be that girl, because I feel like you have to save something for yourself, because if you don't, you have nothing. You just be used up and swallowed up by the world, and you don't want that. And this is like therapeutic for me. It's like I feel like I can just really be myself on here. Now, I'm always going to be myself no matter what. I'm never going to be the girl who waters herself down to the point where I come across as fake and phony. I'm not going to be her. I am the same way on all of my social media. I just know how to, for lack of a better word, conform to each platform, because every platform works in a certain way. There's certain things that you can and cannot say on each platform, and I understand that, and I adhere to the policies and the rules so that I can keep my platforms, because I worked hard to grow them by my damn self. I worked very hard to grow my following on all of my platforms, and I don't want them to be jeopardized by something that I might say. So while keeping that in mind, I still have to remember to do it in a way where it aligns with my authenticity of who I really am. And I am, speaking of being authentic, one thing that I've noticed is that, oh, y'all, this lighting is getting so bright. Okay. I hope that's better, because that was just, I just looked really bright for a minute. I hope that's better. But anyway, one thing that I've noticed, and I shouldn't even say that these people aren't being authentic, but I have been noticing lately that a lot of people are coming on here making their entire videos about Doe Dash. And it's like, I gave her flowers, and that was that. I support her. I'm still subscribed to her. I still watch her videos all the way through. I still do those things. I still feel like she's an amazing person. But I don't feel like I need to put her name in every title of all of my videos. And I'm not going to sit here and analyze her money and her growth on her channel. I mean, she talks about it because she wants us to know, but I have seen so many people speak negatively about her, just making a whole videos about her, or not even just negatively, but trying to break down how break down her money and how she should be doing things. I just don't get it. I don't understand that. Can you figure out a way to get people to come to your channel without having her name in the title of all of your videos? It's just weird to me. And it gives maybe it's just me who thinks that, but it's okay to give somebody their flowers. Like I said, I gave her flowers, and she even responded. She was very appreciative, very grateful. And that's what I love about her. She's herself all the time. Every time I see her on YouTube, she's herself. But what I don't understand is how people feel the need to pick her apart. And even with this course that she's selling now, I mean, it's like anything else that's for sale. Either you're going to buy it or you're not. I made the decision not to buy it, and I kept watching the rest of the video. I still gave it a thumbs up, and I kept it moving and went back to doing what I was going to do. But what I have seen people making videos about this course, people who didn't buy it, people who did buy it, and at the end of the day, you either going to buy it or not. And if you do decide that that's what you want to do, you know that, like with anything you pay for, you taking a chance on the product that you're buying. I mean, hey, and then people were mad saying, oh, she said she would never sell it. She would never, make us pay for the information. Well, she changed her mind. Okay. She changed her mind. People change their minds about stuff all the time. That is the beauty of living in this country. In spite of yesterday's results, you can change your mind about something you said you weren't going to do. You can change your mind and do it. You can change your mind about saying you were going to do something and decide you don't want to do it. You can change your mind unless you have signed something legally binding you to do otherwise. But I just don't see the issue. I mean, I'm 48 years old. I know whether I'm going to buy something the first time I hear about it, the first time I see it. I know whether or not it's going to get my coin. That's just me. But I just thought I would put that out there because it just falls in line with the whole authenticity thing, being on your platforms and everything. The point is to be genuine. And some of my videos have her in the title, but that is because I wanted to give her flowers, and I wanted to acknowledge the fact that she has added to my inspiration of being on this channel, or being back on my channel, because I started my channel way back in 2017. I left because life got to lifing. It was whooping my ass, and I was just in a really sunken place, and I did not know if I was coming or going. And it took me up until, this past summer to come back to my channel. I came back in I think August or something like that. July, August, one of them. I came back to my channel and I've been uploading ever since. So from 2017 all the way up until now, I have posted close to 100 videos on my channel. But like I said, it's nothing wrong with giving people their flowers. But what I don't understand is why so many people continue to use her name in their titles of their videos. And I know she says she doesn't mind, that it's okay. But it's like some people are not doing it for the good of giving her flowers. Some people are just doing it, and they get on, you press play, and it's them picking her apart. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't. I just feel like if you really want to be here and you are genuine, then you will speak, life into other people. You speak life into other people. You're not going to take time out of your day to sit wherever you're sitting or stand wherever you're standing or do whatever you're doing just to pick somebody else apart, because you're not going to get any blessings that way. It's just not going to work. So like I was saying, just be yourself, be authentic, and your whole platform will fall into place. The consistency, the authenticity, keeping God a part of all that you do, those things will help you grow. And not only that, you have to have something that people feel they will benefit from. People watch YouTube because they feel like they can relate to whatever it is they're watching, or they're entertained by it. It's something about whatever they're looking at they feel connected to in some kind of way for whatever reason. And that's why people get on here. And for someone like me, I know that my tribe is out there. So I just keep uploading videos. Even if I'm only getting 3 or 4 views, 20 views, 60 views, however many views I'm getting the views. Because I just think about it like this. There's so many people on YouTube. There's like 1 million people who get on YouTube. There's millions of people on YouTube every day that are just watching. These aren't even the people who are creating content. So if all of these people are on YouTube every day and somebody happens to see your video and click on it, I don't care if it's only 3 people. Those 3 people saw your thumbnail and felt like they wanted to hear what you had to say. They wanted to hear what you were talking about. And that in itself is a blessing. I take all of this very seriously. I don't take it lightly at all that people stop what they're doing to click on my videos and watch. Even if they don't watch all the way through, they took some of their time to listen to what I had to say. And if they didn't watch all the way through, maybe they felt like, okay, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. It's not for me. And that's okay. Because I'm not for everybody. Like they say, everything ain't for everybody. So I'm okay with that. I'm not bothered by that. But I'm grateful for the people who stick around to the end of my videos and engage, because I engage back. I get in the comments and I do talk to y'all. So I have a lot more to say, but this video is already kind of long. I'm going into 31 minutes and 26 seconds now. So I guess I will end the vlog here, but I couldn't wait to come out here, y'all, and talk to y'all because I have been waiting for this day for so long. On my other phone, there is no way I would have been able to last this long with recording, because it would have been told me that I ran out of storage. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it was all over the place. I know I was rambling, that I was just being very random. And that is just due to my excitement, due to the fact that I had so much pent up in me that I wanted to talk about. And I have a lot more to say about yesterday too, but I'm not even going to get into that anymore, because the more I talk about it, the more angry I get, the more disappointed I become, I should say. But I'm not going to let that steal my joy. Don't you let it steal yours either. If you are someone who did not vote for Agent Orange, don't let that steal your joy. Don't let anything or anybody steal your joy, boo, because we don't do that over here. Over here, we keep our joy. We are filled with joy and love and happiness, and we are covered by God, and we are a light to other people, and we inspire, and we are just walking in our purposes, and we are just loving life over here. So if this video is something that you could relate to, if you would like to see more car chat vlogs, and you want to be a part of my little family here on my channel, then what you need to do is you need to go ahead and subscribe. You need to hit that like button, and you need to leave me a comment, because I read the comments and I do respond. So on that note, I will see y'all in the next video. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and that's all for now. Bye.